Hey guys, welcome to Soul Electronics. This is my first video, so hope you enjoy. Today we're going to be making a electric doorbell circuit, and it's pretty easy. So here's just a buzzer. You can use basically any low voltage buzzer, button, any switch button, whatever. Here I'm using a LED, which is more high current. Those are 47 ohm resistors. I'm using two just because the LED is running on 5 volts and all that. But yeah, USB cable, just standard USB cable, cut the end off, whatever, just for 5 volts. You can also use a battery connector, 9 volts, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we're just going to strip the cable off the end of strip the housing. So yeah, the stuff around the USB cable is just shielding, so you can cut that off. It's a little bit hard to get around, you just need to sort of twist it out of place and then twist it around a bit and then cut it off. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So once you cut that off, there's another sort of tin foil like sort of thing underneath it, so you can cut that as well. You won't need that, and it's just shielding for data, just so it doesn't get interference. And there's a white and a green wire there. You can cut those because we don't need any data lines, we only need the power, so just cut those. So the red is the positive and black is negative, is normal most of the time. So I'm just going to strip these leads now. Yeah, so strip the black and red leads. So yeah, then we can start tinning the wires. So tinning is basically you just put a bit of solder on the wires. This just makes it easier for the solder to bond to the wires, because solder bonds to solder better than it does to wires by itself, so, and it'll be faster. So yeah, you just need a hot soldering iron, put it on the wire, put a bit of solder on, and yeah, that's all you need for that. So now I'm just going to solder these two resistors together. They're both 47 ohms, so yeah, together they'll be 54 ohms, what is it, 84 ohms, 94 ohms. Yeah, I'm not good at maths today, but yeah, you just need to twist them together, solder them together. I'm just putting them in series just so I can add them up, like add the current resistance together. Can't think of words at the moment. But yeah, it's just because I didn't have any bigger ones that weren't like 1K or bigger, so I just did that. And then you can just cut the excess wire off, and there you go, you have a 94 ohm resistor. So now what you want to do is solder the resistor set that you did to the black wire or the negative wire of your USB cable. So this is for where you connect your LED to, and the buzzer. Making sure that's soldered properly. You can do that with most joints just to make sure it works and will stay on. So now you want to solder the buzzer on, so you'll want to do the black wire first. Just solder that to the wire side of the resistor, not the side that hasn't been soldered already, the side that's closest to the USB cable, just solder it there. Or you can directly solder it to the USB cable, but whatever's easier. I found that the soldering to the resistors was the easiest, because then you doesn't melt the solder from the USB cable. So yeah, there's the negative of the buzzer. Now you want to just find another extra wire somewhere and solder that to the positive. Yeah, solder that to the positive of the LED. So the LED with the big plate, like the side of the LED inside it with the big plate, that's the negative, with the small plate is the positive. That's the easiest way you can find it out, because you never know if the leads are cut or what. So yeah, solder the end of the resistor to the negative side of it, negative side of the LED, make sure that's properly soldered, and then solder the wire that you just soldered onto the positive lead of the USB cable onto the negative of the LED, onto the positive of the LED. So here's, I still haven't resoldered the cable to the USB because it's sort of snapped off, but I'll do that again now. So yeah, you just need to make sure that all your wires are soldered on properly and that they don't fall off or anything like that. So that's what I did just there, I just resoldered it on. Yeah, so now you want to connect the positive wire, or the red wire of the buzzer, to your red wire of the USB cable. So positive line of the USB cable or battery connector, whatever you're using as power. A little bit hard sometimes because you need to sort of hook it around without it springing back. I need two hands for soldering, so I can't really hold on to the wire while I'm doing it. And I don't really have any good clamps to hold the stuff, so gravity does it. So now I'm just going to get the button ready. So I forgot actually to do this part before anything else. Usually you'd put it on the red wire, like on the leads, before you actually solder everything else onto it, but I've cut the lead and just sort of exposed the red wire there. So now I'm just going to solder the positive side of the USB cable, one of the sides of the positive USB cable to there. You can only do positive and negative, but the positive one was the longest one that I had at the moment, so I just soldered that on, then soldered the other side on. So yeah, this is the working circuit. The buzzer was a little bit broken, but yeah, then the button broke. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see any other projects, and yeah, bye.